Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Glennda Baker. I'm a real estate agent in Atlanta, Georgia, and today I am joined by none other than Shelton Wilder. And I have got to tell you, and I feel like I know you because we go back and forth on Instagram so much. I mean, I feel like you're my girlfriend. I feel like we chat all the time because I engage with you, I feel like almost daily.
Yes. We send DMs. I send you outfits with stars because that was my old stylist job. I'm like, okay, what about and we're always talking. And I love you. I'm obsessed with you. I'm biggest fan, and so it's so fun to be here. It's I and a Southern girl to the next. We have a lot in common. I love it.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Well, welcome to Glenda's Guru. And for my audience who may not know you, which would totally shock me, give me the rundown, give them the rundown of who you are.
Oh, the rundown. Okay,
The
I'll give you
rundown.
a quick one. Well, I'm Shelton Wilder, and I guess I'm the CEO of the Shelton Wilder Group, and we're at Christie's International Real Estate. I'm here in Brentwood, Los Angeles, but I am from Charlotte. Well, actually, let's be real. I'm from Gastonia, North Carolina. I'm from Sheltonia, from Gastonia. So, I mean, that's the truth. So it's like, I got out, I made it. And so I moved here 19 and a half years ago. And my past life, I was a stylist. I had a clothing line. I was on Shark Tank. And then I decided to do real estate. And this is my 10 years in real estate. And I have an all-female team. And last year we closed 170 million and 60 transactions. We're very busy. We have a lot of girls running around. There's 12 of us, and we call it the non-toxic sorority because we get along so great. We're like hype girls. I think you're like that with your team. I've seen where you're just so connected and close and like want to be together. And so it feels really good. And I definitely found my calling. So that's what we're doing.
I love it. I love it. I love it. I got to tell you, it's funny that you say we're the non-toxic sorority.
Yes.
You got 12 women together. A lot of people can't make that dynamic work. So I got to tell you, hats off to you. As you know, I run an all-female team.
Yes.
And I got to ask you, like, what took you to California nearly 20 years ago?
Oh, well, I was 26 years old and I was living in Charlotte, and I had done an internship here in LA. I worked for actually Joe Funicello, if you remember, like Annette Funicello, her brother, and I worked at ICM and did all this stuff, and I was like a club promoter. What was I doing out here? I was being wild. I was drinking a lot. And anyway, so I lived out here and I just kind of caught the LA bug. And then I was back in Charlotte and I thought, if I don't do this now, I'm never going to go. So I thought, okay, I'll move to LA, see how it works. And then if it doesn't work, I can come back to Charlotte. And so I did. And well, the truth is that I came out here and I beyond crashed and burned. I mean, I blew up my life. Like, I went bankrupt. I had to go to rehab. It was a nightmare. But I did all that, and then the Phoenix will rise. And look at me now, 16 years sober, married, kids, team, business. So it's sometimes where you have to go through in life, have some failures, and then for the success to come. So,
What an amazing journey. I
yeah.
love I mean, you know what? I mean, nobody loves seeing women succeed, and not only succeed, but survive and
Oh,
succeed and really build sustainable business and success beyond their wildest dreams.
yeah.
How did you get into real estate? Like what made you get it? Like, you were doing club promoting,
Oh
you were
God,
being wild, you were probably the it girl,
I was all that.
then you said, "I wanna be a real estate agent." How does that happen?
No, no, that was in my life because now this is 10 years now. So I was already, 6 years sober. So thank God. I'd had one baby, and I just was like, well, I don't like, I was on Shark Tank with my clothing line, and I was like, okay, I don't want to sling slips anymore. Like, I'm done with this. Like, that's not going to work out. And then I thought about my past of like how I loved retail, I loved sales. And I'm like, I have to sell something big, not just clothes. And I'm like, okay, it's either yachts, planes, or houses. So I was like, well, let's try to be in real estate. And I did. And then my husband gets so mad, but he doesn't really listen to my podcast, so I can say it here. I like went to him and I was like, I'm going to be a real estate agent. And he thought to himself, oh, great. You should have just come in and said you're going to be an actress. Like, it's so hard. He knew it was hard. And he was like, oh, great. But I did it. And I'm like you. I love being underestimated. It's the best thing that ever happens. And so, yeah, I said, there's no other choice. This is what we're doing and we're going to succeed. And I just have balled out ever since then. So,
Well, yeah. So fast forward to today,
yeah.
and sit down, ladies and gentlemen, and grasp tightly. You just closed your largest sale ever.
Yes.
Tell us about it.
Yes, I was like, oh my God, the timing with you on this podcast is so amazing because obviously I didn't even tell my broker I was even in escrow. Like I was so tight-lipped, like nobody knew. Obviously my team, but I mean, it's not that I'm superstitious. I'm just like, it's just better just to keep it quiet, right? Don't you agree?
Absolutely.
I mean, I don't talk about my clients, everything's NDA, but we did just close and it was $41 million. So it was amazing. And it's the fourth largest sale in Brentwood. And I love my buyer. It was my buyer. And it was a love fest that's what I always say, #LoveFest with the other agents. We worked so well together. It was great. I know that the buyer and seller will end up being friends. It's so positive, and that's how I like things to be. We don't have to fight, right? I don't have to fight with the agents. There's no yelling. They say buyers are liars, sellers are yellers. I'm like, no, you're not allowed to yell at me. Like, we're not doing that. No. So, yeah, it just turned out to be so great. And the best compliment is that my buyer could work with anybody. And he just said, wow, he said, I'm so impressed. And you just really closed this and worked this with such finesse. And I was like, nothing could be a nicer compliment. So I'm happy.
Let me ask you a question. Like, where does one find a $40 million buyer?
Oh, well, we've known each other a long time, and he actually called me on 11/11. I mean, I'm sorry, I sound so woo-woo. I was like from North Carolina, and now I'm like, it's the year of the horse. It was 11/11. It was like, whatever works. I love all that stuff. So
That is amazing. So really just like working your sphere of influence.
oh yes, for sure. And also I have a really different way of going. I think a very similar way of going about things that you do. It's like build it, they will come. And I'm not gonna like bug you, annoy you, call you. Like I'll see you, I'll put myself out there. Like just like I'm on Instagram, everything about my life. I'm total open book. And I go to fabulous places and do great things and meet other people from around the world and here and there and at the clubs and all that, like tennis club, not the club. But I do not go in the club anymore. So but you're just out and about, but I'm not one to be like, hi, you're looking to buy or sell real estate. I've never said that in my life. I can't say that. It cannot come out of my mouth, which some people will be so mad hearing this podcast, but it's just more of it's attraction rather than promotion. Like I like to attract it in, and then people will give me a call, and then that's like feels like a more simpatico transaction for me and the way that I work versus just like bugging people. But like, of course I reach out and I do a lot of gifts. We'll get into that. I do a lot of gifts. I love to throw parties. I host all the time. It's not really done here like we do in the South. I can't show up anywhere without a present. I'm very much into, big parties, other things, giving back, being a part of charities, all of those things to more attract rather than just like go at like door knock or do things like that. So.
Wow, I love that. And you're right. We do run our businesses very similar. Although
Yeah.
I haven't sold a $40 million house, but hey. Maybe.
No,
I'm
the price points are different. You know, the price points are a little
Isn't
different.
that the damn truth? I mean, talk to me a little bit about your gifting strategy. So,
Oh,
you do a lot of gifts, you do a lot of events, you do a lot of parties.
yes.
Like, talk like, unwrap that.
Okay.
Unwrap that for
Oh,
me.
no, oh, I'm stealing that. Okay, I'm gonna tell my social media manager to add that in. Let me unwrap this for you today.
Yeah,
Um,
unwrap your gifting strategy.
okay, so basically, like I said before, I had the concierge business. And so I'd always worked with high net worth. And even when I was at the clothing store Capital in Charlotte, which is an iconic store, it's like a Bergdorf Goodman. I always worked with it was always very high end. It was like Valentino, nice. We'd love doing gifts, throwing parties. So I learned a lot of that from those days running that store. How did we get people in? We'd have parties. You know what I mean? How do you do that? You have to give them something for them to come, not like I bugging people. So, and being from the South and having the mom that I did, I mean, it was just like gift wrapping. I mean, I have my own assistant, Katie. She's actually my best friend too. Her role is gift giver. Her entire assistant role is gifts. Okay. And I know that sounds great. Or she does philanthropy and helps me with events, but that's like her job is just like being a Southern person, basically. And so we I love giving insane closing gifts, like things you wouldn't buy yourself. A lot of Hermes, a lot of, Jenny Kane, really nice like thing, or like today we're just closing on something, giving like the uni pizza maker, like whatever we hear during the transaction, we'll make it up. Like the big closing that we did, he had said like, oh, I kind of want to call my house this. I remembered, and we bought the most expensive towels you can get. The Mon what is it called? Montauk Mon whatever, I can't even say it. The nicest towels, and then we had them all monogrammed with that name that he made up of his house, and he was blown away because he can buy anything.
Right.
It's something so detailed to get that with the robes and the towels and the tennis towels because it's a tennis court property. All of those things. Of course, the Hermes blankets and the trays and all those things. And then getting like a gray Malin print that's with the dogs with it holding the tennis rackets because it's, he can put it in the tennis bathroom. Everything's very detailed. And that matters to me. And then we also do this thing where we call the home anniversary gifts. And so if you've ever bought a house from me, you will get a gift, even if it's 8 years later, on the month that you bought your home to say thank you. Because there's so many real estate agents. You could have picked anybody, but thank you. And like my friends, because they all become my clients are my friends a lot of times. They're like, Shelton, you can cut it out. I know those are like $100 gifts every time. I'm like, what are you talking about? I'm like, absolutely not. You are getting a gift from me. And it's not I want your audience to hear this. It is not a branded gift. It
No.
is a luxury gift. Like I met Courtney Cox and she showed us her new line of hand soap called Home Court, which is so clever, I sent everybody Home Court. It's something you're going to want. And then you're using and you're pumping your hand soap and you're like, that's from that Shelton. So,
I love it.
it's a lot of things that you would use and you would like, and it'll help you think of me for all the years. So
And it'll help Courtney Cox know that you do business with her. Maybe she'll do business with you.
exactly. But yeah, we did a video with her, the CEO. It's like always trying to make different connections with people and then highlighting gifts maybe that aren't out, that was like a brand new line. And then I wanted to give it to so many people. So it's in, and I closed another house for 19.5 million. And then, so I bought them some of the hand soap and then they bought it for all 7 bathrooms, So it's just like, it's a good way. It's like a win-win. So
I love that.
I love promoting people. It's my favorite thing. That's like my give back. Yeah.
Well, and you make a huge differentiating point,
Yeah.
and that is that if you have your name on it, it's not a gift, it's marketing. Like the gifts that you give don't have your name on them.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
No, I mean, when you first come and meet us, and I come to a property, maybe I had met you before or something, we bring you like a Yeti, and it does have like my branding, but it's very like, but it's a Yeti. It's a $50 thing. It's not like, it's nice. You would buy that for yourself. And then, but like rest of the gifts, all designer, all something that you're gonna want
I
in your
love
home.
that.
Yeah,
That is so fun. So, can I let the cat out of the bag? Because word on the curb, rumor on the street is that you have a book coming out.
I do. And I have not told anybody the name until you today, because you're gonna love it so much. Like I have it trademarked and everything because it is so me. It's so you too.
I
So
love it.
the name of the book is Southern but Savage. Get-
Oh, oh, I love that.
Southern but Savage, getting real about real estate.
Oh,
And
wow.
I got talk about swag. I don't care. I'll send people that swag because it's hilarious. I mean, Southern but Savage, because everybody, like the people pleaser Shelton, we had to RIP. We put her to rest. Okay. She's gone. Like I will always be my Southern self, but mess with my girls, my team, mess with my clients. Savage. She's coming out. Like Mama Bear, you're going down. Don't try like negotiating. People think I'm so sweet and nice. I mean, watch out if you mess with my people. So the cat's out of the bag. It is. And I tell people in like listing appointments too, I'm like, I know all of this, but just watch out. And I'm not savage with my clients. I'm just saying, but like the other, like you have to, it's really savage about integrity. If you're out of integrity, we're done. Like we're moved on. I can't. It is a closed door. There's even a chapter that's called access denied, because I mean you're not just blocked on phone and email. Like you're blocked on Venmo. You cannot reach me again. Okay, it's done. It's done. Don't try to send me $100 on Venmo to be my friend again. We're done here. So I am, and that comes from a little experience. When I first started out, then you just do everything. You do everything. I mean, you're just like, run around. Oh my God, I'll do anything you say. But like now, I can't. It's got to be. You have to be in integrity. I
Well,
mean, don't you
I
agree?
love that, and I hope that you're gonna send me an autographed copy when it comes out. When
Oh,
will it come out?
oh yeah. Oh, you're my first copy going out. Are you kidding me?
I love it.
In a few months. I think it's like May, June. So
That's
we're
awesome.
still finalizing the writing, but yeah, we have the publisher, everything's ready. But like, and then we're gonna do book parties and launches. But it's gonna be really fun. I mean, I just think it was just, I don't know why. I just wanted to put that out there. Just thought it was fun.
That is awesome. I am actually gonna be in LA in April. I don't have
Yeah.
the date nailed down yet, but as soon as I know the date, I hope that we will have the opportunity to
Oh,
meet in person.
oh, yes.
I
I'm
would
taking
love
you
to do
out.
that.
Yes, yes, we're doing it. Love
I
it.
love it. I love it. So tell me, so you've had this real estate career. You're out in LA
Mhm.
and you're doing great and you've got this all-female team. Like what's next for you? Like where do you want to go? I mean,
Mhm.
what is this, what's the sky's the limit? What is in a dream world? What is the next big thing for you?
Well, so this year it hasn't happened quite yet, but this is be my 10th year. We'll hit $1 billion in sales, so that's pretty. I mean, so I feel excited about that. I mean, I'm not putting the cart before the horse, but with everything where it's going, I feel very confident about that. So that's exciting. And then
Well,
also,
shit, you already got $40 million on the books for 2026.
I know it's
Praise
actually
the Lord and pass the money.
yeah, we're at like 55, so it's pretty good. I'm excited. So that's going really well. I love for the team to thrive and do really well, and I want them to be growing and hitting their numbers, and so that's really fun for me. And I have my two boys, so they're 10 and 12, Bo and Lane, and they're thriving. My husband Clark, he's incredible, and so we have trips and fun stuff planned, but I'll have to come back on again because I really do have something to announce, but it's under NDA now. That's coming out. I'm starting my own tech company, and so that will come out in a few months. So you'll have to be back because it's going to be your favorite thing you've ever had. You're gonna love it. Yeah, because it's not just real estate. But anyway, that's all I can say. But yes, I'm moving on. I have very busy brain. I love to be doing new things. I love to work. I'm a workaholic, but also I like to keep growing. I like to keep growing. So I don't know. You seem like that too. You're always out and about. You're traveling everywhere. So yeah,
Lots going on, lots going
yeah,
on. And that's the thing. I think that a lot of agents they don't really realize the pace at which we move. They don't realize the work ethic that you have at this
yeah,
level. They don't think through the connections, the relationships. What I see with most real estate agents is they're thinking about the deal today.
yeah,
They're not thinking about the lifetime value of the client,
yeah.
of the relationship. And I think that that is such a missed opportunity for agents in general, is that they think about the here and now and they don't think about the lifetime value of the relationship.
Oh, well, I mean, that is the biggest missed opportunity because it's just, we call it commission breath or anything that's like when you're just too connected to the one deal. It's like, let it go. Say, let's cancel. Please. Like, this is not right.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be smoother than this. Like, this doesn't feel good. Let's keep moving. Let's find something else. It's building that trust for that lifetime, like you said, because we always joke, we always say we're hashtag realtors for life. Like we want to be around. We want to see your family grow. We want to see you get married, see like whatever your changes are in your life, or your kids grow up or go to college, or we're going to stick around. We're not going anywhere. I'm going to do this till I'm 112. So I tell everybody, like, we're here. There's no rush. Oh, you're not ready this year. Who cares? I'll still be around. Don't
Yeah.
worry. You can find me anytime. No pressure.
I
So
love it. I always say I'm like Delta, ready when you are.
yeah, that yeah,
I, it's the
yeah,
hometown airline. You
yeah.
gotta love me
It,
some
got
Delta.
it. Yeah, and I did go to Georgia too. I don't know if you knew that. University of Georgia.
I didn't know that you
Yeah.
went to the University of
Oh
Georgia.
yeah, I'm a bulldog. Yep. Did it.
Wow.
Yeah.
No wonder that you, honed in on the non-toxic sorority.
Yes. Oh, I did. I had to, change it up. I had to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, Georgia. That is so funny. It's super interesting to me because I have the opportunity to meet a lot of agents that do business in so many different ways. And what I'm really attracted to with you is that you are really like taking the reins of your social media. You are really you're very consistent. It's not like everybody else's. And I love what you're doing. What was it that inspired your social media journey?
Okay, I'll tell you what inspired it. Being poor, having no money. Okay. Okay, $0. Okay, $0. And basically when I started this business, I was like, oh my God, like what am I gonna do? This is insane. And I'm like, okay, well, there's social media, and like I think the best strengths is that I had those businesses, and I definitely want to tell you. So I had the concierge business, and then I started the clothing line. Okay. What was I thinking? And I basically was doing a Ponzi scheme on myself. And then I got in $500,000 in debt. I'm always like, that's impressive by age 29. And so but I had that experience. So I was like, okay, social media, that's free. But let's do professional photos. Let's look really good. Let's get out there and let's be consistent. So I like had that in my head. And so in 2017, I was like, well, I guess I should start doing some videos. And so I got an Amazon ring light. I could afford my $100. And then I like pressed play and I was like, hi, friends. Welcome back. I was like, welcome to Wilder Wednesday. I'm going to be doing a weekly video every week. Like, I have the original. I mean, it is the worst thing you've ever. You would crawl under the table if you saw this thing right now. My friends and family were appalled. They were they were so upset. They thought something had gone wrong with me. My husband couldn't watch it. They were forwarding it to each other like, is she okay? It was so horrible. But I have done that damn Wilder Wednesdays for over 9 years, and now they're really good. And I'm really good on camera now because it's consistent, but I never missed a week. So 9 years. But I just put myself out there, and I was like, you have to say you're going to do it. And then
and then you have to do it.
Following through. If I say it, I'm going to do it. That's part of my integrity. You can't not, you can't say it and not do it. That's why I started the podcast. I did all the things that I say, I follow through. And I think that now everybody, some people don't even know my name. They call me Wilder Wednesday. They're like, oh, there's Wilder Wednesday. So I think, and also for me, I don't know about you, but I hire for my weaknesses. I don't do anything I'm not good at. If I'm not good at it, I am just literally not going to do it. And not because I'm a diva. It's literally because I'm just not going to do it that great. So I hire for those things. And so I hired a social media manager before anybody even heard of what that is. Because it's so embarrassing to put. Glenn, it's so embarrassing to post. Look at me. I just sold this. I just did that. It's the worst. So, and now there's all these VAs. You can get anybody for $10 an hour. Just get somebody. If you can't hit post, please hire somebody. It's very important. But be yourself. Find your own voice. Listen to your voice. You're the most trusted voice. I love your tagline and trusted voice in real estate. And it's oh my God, because you did it. You had your phone. You talk. I love it when you're talking shit in the car. Excuse me. And you're just let me tell you about Zillow. I'm like, go girl. And I'm all caps, writing back to you. I'm say it, so it's I love it. And find your voice, but stay consistent. Right?
I love it. So let me ask you a question. How did you, your Amazon shopping your ring light in 2017, we're 9 years later.
Yeah.
And it sounds like in 2017, that was a big spend for you, that ring light.
Oh,
and,
yeah. Oh, yeah.
And now you're closing on a $40 million house.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, where's the confidence shift? Where is the, what in your head says is the difference between the person who is motivated by being poor and the person today? Where's your mindset shift?
Oh, that's a great question. Actually, no one's ever asked that really, but I will kind of tell you where a lot of this shifted. So I'm not allowed to talk about my programs, because they're anonymous, but, so I'm, in the not drinking one. And there's also one for people that have gone bankrupt or have money things. And so I had a mentor, or the other word for it there. Her name's Amanda. And I had this mindset that everything was my husband's fault and he should just be giving me clients. He should do all these different things. And she am I allowed to cuss on here or are we not allowed?
Okay. Have we met?
Okay. I just want to make sure. So yeah. I was talking to her. Her name's Amanda, and we have this $1 billion club now that she does. She's like a coach. And I was talking to her and I'd be like, oh, no. And then Clark. And then I'd be like, hello. She would just hang up on me. She was like, you're done. We are not talking. And then I call her back and she'd be like, Shelton, shut the and just scream at me. It's the best thing that ever happened. It was no complaining, no gossiping. Shut the fuck up. And just work. Just blinders on, nothing to do with him. And so it really, really changed me and helped me. And I did all of this, work and these Byron Katie worksheets, move forward, get all resentments, got no resentments. Resentments kill you. Resentments will crush your life. They're the reason that people drink. They're the reason that people eat. They're the reason that people don't make money. It's the worst thing that could ever happen to you is holding on to resentment, because it's just poison, 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 hoping somebody else dies. It's absolutely insane. And so I read it all and I said, this is what we're doing. I'm going to take care of my family. Listen, I'm the kind of girl that wants to buy necklaces for my Birkin. Okay. I wanted big things. Okay, Glennda, like this is for me. And I was like, I shut that down. I'm like, it's not bad that it's not coming from him. It's the greatest thing that ever happened that I wasn't a lady that could lunch. That is the greatest thing that Clark ever gave me. It's like, because I love to work. I'm obsessed with work. It's what makes me live, have vitality, grow. I mean, billionaire status, one day. Like I am very, very motivated. And it was the greatest thing. And she really, really helped me. And it's just over time, it's one thing after the other that just really builds confidence. And then you just promote it and you talk about it and you invite everybody to all your parties. I mean, and Glennda, I did not have the money, but I threw this huge Wilder Winter Wonderland party. I mean, Kim Kardashian would cry. I put her to shame with this party. We had real snow, we had sledding, we had it was a $60,000 party. People are like, have you lost your mind? No, 400 people came. Okay. And it was like my thing. And it was just like, again, I barely afford that. It doesn't matter. I put it first, build it, they will come. And so and then like people would be like, oh my God, did you get invited to Shelton's Wilder Winter Wonder, and like branding, the name, like all that stuff that like you've done too. It's just all your, you always have your stars. That's all part of the branding, and it just kept growing over time. And then you get an opportunity to sell a really big house, and then you just do a great job. And then you get referred. It's just, that's how it goes. But yeah, I really went for it. I think owning my other businesses before and making sure that I treated this business like a CEO, that like a lot of real estate, okay, you will relate when you're talking to other people. There's a lot of real estate agents that go and sell something and then they're like, vacation time. And I'm like, are you crazy? No way. We're putting it back in. We're getting billboards. We're putting more in social media. We're doing the ads. We're like, look at all my Hermes boxes, like all my gifts. Like, buy the gifts, buy the things, go out. I invested back in my business. So, yeah, that's a lot. That was a lot.
I absolutely love it. I love somebody who's excited about what they're doing. But
Oh,
what I love about you even more is you are enthusiastic about your product and you are your product.
oh,
You are excited about who you are. And I think that in this world that we live in, that people are so prepared to be numb, to
oh,
literally just go through life and check the box and just get to like, if I can just get to the end, especially, you're 45 years old, you're getting 45, 50 years old, and hopefully you have more life than you have lived,
yeah.
but you may not. And you think about how many people are just literally just, let me get to the end. Just, I want to retire. I'm not
Oh,
happy. I hope I don't have to do this for the rest of my life. And so it is contagious to see your enthusiasm about yourself, but it's contagious to see your excitement about your business and about your team and about your clients. And I think that that is something that is so, I don't want to say rare, but it's certainly not prevalent in our industry these days.
oh, well, I really, it's true. It's just a fact. I couldn't fake this. And it's so dorky, but it's called Positron. I have all this swag and I call it Positron. And I said it on Shark Tank. Mark Cuban said it back. And I've been saying it for like 30 years. And it really is the way that I see life, the way also hyping people. Like I'm a hype girl like that. Like you'll always catch me putting comments. I'm not like one of those that just scrolls your stuff. I will I double tap like hundreds of
Yeah,
times a day.
I
And
told you, I feel like I'm with you every day.
yeah, we're like, yes, go girl. Like I love it. And I am a hype girl, but I'm a hype girl for my clients because it is a very big deal to buy a house or sell a house. It is very, especially selling is very scary, and it's like, who are you giving your keys to? Who are you trusting? Who are you going with? I was even just talking to my aunt, and she's selling something in Charlotte, and she was like, I don't know, I'm so scared. And I'm like, told her all these, and she's like, gosh, I really feel better after just being off the phone with you. That is my own aunt. And I was like, wow, thanks for saying that, because it's the hand holding, it's the white glove service. Like we really care. Like it matters. Oh my God, it matters so much to me. And I want you to get the most money. I want you to feel good. I want you to feel supported. And it's like, real estate therapist. Like that's our job, wearing our crown of patience. And like, that's the real job too. But like also listening and caring and not just trying to get the paycheck. And people can tell the difference. I mean, you're the same. It is a big difference. And I do think that has been my advantage in Los Angeles, not just gifts, but like the actual Southern and like the hospitality and the caring and like the very, having the designer background and that keen eye of like, oh no, we have to do this and change this. And they trust you because I mean, those things do matter. And then they can see your Instagram of like what you've sold and what you've put out there, but also like how I've transformed homes before we sell them. And I see what you're doing. You have your house, and I love that you're asking people their opinions. And it's
my grandma's house.
Yeah,
I
the
know,
grandma
and
house. It's
it
so
is
good.
so funny because, yeah, as you see in the comments, people are invested.
They want to be in there with you because they are like, yes. I'm like, wait, I got to just buy something to remodel just like Glennda's doing. It's such good content. It's amazing. Yeah.
Do you know what? It's so funny because I was at Floor and Decor on Monday, and I fell in love with this stone floor that I wanted to do in the shower, and it's natural stone.
Yeah.
And the thing about it is you got to seal it every year. You got to seal it or else it's gonna, it's not gonna work. And I was like, I don't care. I love this. I love this. I love this. I want it. And no lie. I bet you there's 50 comments. Don't do natural stone. Don't do natural stone. Don't do natural stone. My client is so passionate about it. She sends me a text message and she goes, I saw your video. Don't do natural stone. I know that you love it. She goes, I just want to send you this visual. She goes, that's a rental house. You're going to put tenants in there. People are going to pee in the shower and the natural stone will be yellow. And she sends me a photo of natural stone that is like pee stain.
That has pee stains? No, she's
and I'm like, I mean, I'm not listening to anybody. Like, I don't care that there's 50 comments. Don't do natural stone. It's my house. I'm going to do what I want to do. And that one photo, I was like, oh yeah, no, I can't do that.
Well, no, thank you. You have to post that. You have to do a story.
I'm going to post it because she sent me that. She goes, I just want to warn you, if you're going to do natural stone, this is what it's going to look like when they pee in the shower. And it was so funny. So I told my contractor, he goes, could you send me this, blah, blah, blah. And I told him, and I said, hey, but I got to tell you, I really want to do this natural stone. I said, and he said, well, we could do it, but we need to seal it. And I said, yeah, but what about when people pee in the shower? And he's like, especially men, because we all pee in the shower. And I'm like,
so you're like, oh my God. Okay.
I'm like, Frank, I didn't need to know that.
Abort. No, we're changing our minds. We can do it for a countertop, but we're not doing it where you can pee. Oh my God.
So yeah, I mean, I gotta tell you, I love your content. I love that you're engaged. I love that you're enthusiastic. And Shelton, I gotta tell you, when you said yes to come on the podcast, I thought to myself, I was like, I wonder if she like really realizes like she's such a big deal. Like, I can't believe that she's going to be here with me. So I got to tell you, I'm honored that you took your time. I'm honored that you hung out with me today. I am going to be in LA in April. I just don't have the dates nailed down. As soon as I have them nailed down, I will hunt you down like a hound dog. I actually think I'm going to be there on a Wednesday, and we will have to do a Wilder Wednesday
Yes,
with you.
anything with you. Anything with you. I was talking to Griff because I was invested with the estate media too, because I'm
Yeah.
like, I love it. I believe in it. I'm like, oh my God, whatever Glenda's doing, I want to do it. I'm obsessed with her, super fan. And so he was like, oh, would you be on the podcast? I'm like, are you crazy? What? I can't get there fast enough. So yes, I'm so grateful, and it's so fun just to get to know you. And that's the other thing I want to say before we go is that just what other career do you get? I have friends from around the world, around the country, because of this career. Not just the clients, but these real estate agents that are so fun as shit, like so interesting, like so hilarious, like all these new friends that you get to meet. Like if you're just like in a corporate world, where are you going to meet like friends all around? Like this is great. So I love real estate.
Well, it's funny. I have lots I'm so very blessed, and I have so many friends. And it was so funny because my son said to me, he goes, Mom, you don't really talk on the phone very much to your friends here in Atlanta. I always see you like talking with your friends like everywhere else. He's like, why don't you talk to your friends here in Atlanta? I said, it's so strange, but the majority of my friends are my friends all over the country. I
Yes.
mean, obviously I have my friends here in Atlanta, but the majority of people that I talk to every day, that I interact with, that I engage with, are my friends from I mean, like, literally, like, I wouldn't think anything about calling you when I'm in LA and saying, "Hey, what are you doing? Let's go do something." Like,
Oh,
it just because I feel like that I engage with you every single day.
yeah.
And I think that people miss that social media and real estate specifically, we are a breed different than any other person.
It's
And
unique. I mean,
it
we are
it
the
is. I mean, you deal with what is usually people's single largest asset,
yeah,
and you deal with people at a very high level at a very emotional time, typically in their life. And
yeah,
if you are great at your job, you become part of the emotional fabric of their life.
yes.
And so Lucas, he said to me, he's like, it is so great
Oh,
that you have built this network of friends around the world that really would jump in and do anything for you anytime. So
yeah.
I feel abundantly blessed. And it was, I just think about how lucky I am that I get to hang out with amazing people like you.
Oh,
And Sheldon, I got to tell you, I am again so thankful and so honored that you decided to spend some time with me
oh,
today. And
cool.
I am going to be looking for my autographed copy of Southern but Savage.
That's it.
Southern but Savage, getting real about real estate. And
Mhm.
I can't wait to see the chapter Access Denied. There's a comedian, and his name is Josh Johnson. And
Mhm.
he does a skit about you don't know who you are to a woman until you see how you're saved in her phone.
Oh, that's
And I commented on this video about, when I am gonna put somebody in my phone and I'm mad, I put DNA, do not answer. Okay. And I take their name out. I take their name out because I don't wanna, like
Oh,
I don't wanna have, like, a weak or vulnerable moment or go back to thinking when times were so great, and I'm gonna text Steve because 'cause I've still got Steve in my phone.
uh,
I've got 77 DNAs, so,
so
once I'm pissed with you no, and I learned this because I deleted somebody one time.
oh,
I deleted somebody one time, and then they called me and got to me, and I was like, "Oh." So then I was like, "Oh, I need to block them." And then I was like, "Oh, but wait a minute. Not only am I gonna block you, I'm gonna change your name."
yeah, you're
And
the
so now maybe what I'm going to do is
yeah.
I'm gonna change all of my DNAs to access denied.
Please, please.
Would
It's like
that be would that be so amazing?
it's so
That
good.
would be I
And
mean, I would love and I you know what? I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a picture of the cover of your book, and it's gonna say Southern but Savage, and I'm gonna make that the photo on all of my access denied phone numbers.
It's gonna be there, and it's like the blonde emoji with the like, no, hell
Yeah.
no,
Access denied. I
denied.
love that. That's the
We're out.
thing is because, because it's like Taylor says, not everybody deserves to
Yeah,
have access to you.
yeah. And I loved it when she
Yeah,
came out with that. I was just like, wait a minute, because I have been really accessible for a long time being
yeah,
an agent, because you're like, oh, please, come.
yeah,
Now I'm like, no, no, no,
yeah.
not
I
anymore.
love it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Sheldon, thank you so much. I want you to have an amazing day. Ladies and gentlemen, I have got to tell you, I have had an amazing afternoon with Shelton Wilder from Los Angeles. Tell them how they can find you. Tell my audience how they can find you.
Okay. Thank you again so much. I mean, my pleasure. My pleasure. And you can go on sheltonwilder.com. And that's my beautiful luxury presents website that we love. And then, not sponsored. And then I have my Instagram, which is the best way to get me, which is at Shelton Wilder Estates. And reach out because it's me. I'll send you a DM back. It's me every day. I have a social media manager that posts, but I write and I comment, and that's me. So reach out.
I love it. I love it. Shelton, thank you so much for being here. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Glennda Baker. I'm a real estate agent here in Atlanta, Georgia. And today I was joined by Shelton Wilder from Los Angeles. And as I always say, send me a text, tag me in a post, give me a call. That's what I love the most because I love the opportunity to talk real estate with you today. See ya.